21 political parties and 5 independents will today contest the by-elections in Thabazimbi. 405 candidates have participated or will participate in this election for 23 council seats after the municipal council was dissolved. The IEC says 57 voting stations will open for over 51,000 registered voters to cast their ballots. For more on this, let's bring in SABC News reporter Pimani Baloyi, who joins us now live from Thabazimbi. And Pimani, it's the kind of by-election that even caught the president's attention, Cyril Ramaphosa, in his capacity as the leader of the ANC in that area over the weekend. What's your sense of how ready the IEC is to hold this crucial by-election?
Good morning, Ayanda, and good morning to our viewers. We have been in communication with the IEC since that dissolution of that municipality on the 3rd of October, and they have been saying it will be a mammoth task to mount this by-election, Ayanda. They also spoke about cost, that it would cost them money. They might even have to go to the National Treasury to ask for additional funds to be able to mount the by-election. Yesterday, when we spoke to the provincial electoral officer, she told us that about 1 million rand has thus far been spent to ensure that this by-election happens, including logistics, getting your ballot papers into this area, but also ensuring that they have sufficient staff and also training them to ensure that this by-election happens, Ayanda. But Ayanda, it started in earnest yesterday. There were about 4,000 registered special voters, some of whom had applied for home visit, about 600 of whom the IEC is expected to, at around midday, to give us an update in terms of were they able to go to get to the 4,000 registered special voters, and where was the lagging area. The home visits, we know specifically, those are people that the IEC needs to move from home 1 to home B. Did they get all of those people who had applied for that, or were they able to reach all the home states? So that's an update we expect to get at around midday. But Ayanda, I'm at one of the voting stations right now in Northam. You may recall Northam is a town that's about 40 kilometers from the town of Thabazimbi. It's also a mining town where majority of the people who reside here are migrant workers. Most do work in mining communities, but there are also locals who say they want employment opportunities, and they also want to ensure that they have access to education, they have access to clean running water, which currently they say they do not. They also have access to sewage collection and other, services that other communities get. But Ayanda, at this Kraus primary school that's located in Northam, there are some first-time voters, some who are excited to have the opportunity to cast their ballots at this by-election. I'm joined by one of them, Anna. Anna, ke leboga nago ya gago. O setse o votile o setse o tsena, o feel bjang ka opportunity ya gore o thomo vote today?
Ka tsho ke feel sharp, like going, no. Ke feel pila ha ke thomo vote. Ha hona sepe se ntshosang.
Una le tlhokalo ya ditirelo mo o nya gore after dikgetho tse o nya go bonang mo plekeng ya lena mo Northam.
Ke tla re sa tsanela ke metsi, ke tla Northam nepila go tsenywe ditsela re nepila re sa tsanela ke metsi go sa re tsanela ke metsi mo dintlong.
Ke a leboga sese e re ke bolele le yo mongwe sese e tla mo le wena ke la mathomo o vote today o feel bjang?
Ke ikutlwa ke thabile go vote ile tsatsi la ka la mathomo.
And then we bone bjang process ya go vote o fole line o khumane di line entse go a fisha today ba re ona le heat wave.
Ha ka kra line ya go vote ke krele ile enyane.
And then experience ya gago?
Ke experience dio tse dintsi ke bona ka re there will be a lot of changes since we are re thomile go vote.
Unyaka, you are saying a lot of changes. What specifically, what do you mean by changes? Unyaka o re le phetogo tše fe mo o dula gona?
Re kry metsi le dintlu di bakanyiwe ditsela and so on.
Re ke bona monono wa gago ba bile enke No, those are some of the first-time voters who were speaking to us. They're saying they're a bit shy, but they are very excited that they were able to participate in this election. And Ayanda, as they were stating, as you drive around Thabazimbi, in most areas you get uncollected garbage. Others, there are sewage spills, some spilling even into households. There's an administrator that was put in place after the dissolution of council who told us that he and his team are working extremely hard to make sure that all those service delivery challenges are attended to ensure that by the time a new council is voted in after this by-election, they find a functional system that they'll be able to run. But Ayanda, other things that we know about this municipality is that it has an ESCOM bill amounting to about 300 million rand. According to the administrator, he has a team that has been calling, service providers that the municipality currently owes and making payment arrangements, ensuring that they do attend to such bills. But there's also a Magales water bill that amounts to just under 200 million rand. The same arrangement has been made, according to the administrator, to ensure that when the new council comes in and there are budget allocations, they continue settling those bills, but also they continue running the municipality in an effective way that ensures that it's able to ensure that it delivers services to the residents of this entire municipality. Ayanda?
Pimani Baloyi, live to us there, not too far from Thabazimbi. It's an important story we'll keep monitoring, but for now, thanks very much indeed.